Hey Global Kids, how was your week? Today, we'll continue exploring Jesus' parables of lost things. And this time, we'll be focusing on the lost, the prodigal son. Let's read it together in Luke chapter 15, verses 11 to 32. Jesus told them another story. Once upon a time, there was a kind and wealthy father who had two sons. The eldest son was responsible, hardworking, and always followed the rules. The younger son, however, was selfish and didn't care about others. He even asked his father to give him half of everything he owned so he could do what he wanted and never have to see his family again. The younger son went far away and wasted all his money on a careless and extravagant life. Soon he had nothing left and had to feed pigs to survive. He was so hungry that he wished he could eat the pig's food. One day, realizing his mistakes, the younger son decided to return home. He thought, "My father's workers have plenty to eat, and here I am, starving to death. I will go back and say to my father, 'Father, I have sinned against God in heaven and against you. I am no longer good enough to be called your son. Treat me like one of your workers.'" As he approached home, the father saw him from afar. Filled with love and compassion, father ran to his son, hugged him, and kissed him. The son confessed his wrongs, saying, "Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you. I am no longer good enough." But the father was overjoyed and said to the servants, "Hurry and bring the best clothes and put them on him. Give him a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet. Get the best calf and prepare it, so we can eat and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead, but has now come back to life. He was lost and has now been found." And they began to celebrate. Meanwhile, the eldest son working in the field heard the celebration and asked the servant what was happening. Learning that his brother had returned, he became angry and refused to join the festivities. The father came out and pleaded with the elder son to join the celebration. The elder son complained, saying, "For years I have worked for you like a slave and have always obeyed you. But you have never even given me a little goat so that I could give a dinner for my friends. This other son of yours wasted your money on prostitutes, and now that he has come home, he ordered the best calf to be killed for a feast." His father replied, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we should be glad and celebrate, for this brother of yours was dead, but he is now alive. He was lost and has now been found." My dear friends, what Jesus is teaching us is about how God feels when we come back to Him. Did you see how happy the father was? He didn't even pay attention or care what the younger son was trying to say. Our God is all gracious and patient. We can always say sorry and go back to Him. And how did the elder brother react when his younger brother's return home? He felt a bit left out and got mad. He thought he deserved more love. Even though the two brothers were different, they both needed to say sorry to their father. Remember, everybody needs forgiveness. Even if we do good things on the outside, God cares about what we are like on the inside. So today, let's thank God for His amazing grace and forgiveness, and worship our humble King, Jesus Christ, who came to take our sins. Bye for now.